It has begun. Double Affinity Weekend. All weekend. Oh, look what just appeared on the terminal here. And some more. Gift of the Lotus. Stolen. The Dex Syandana. Oh, look. I beat them to it. It's not coming up on the news terminal, though. Second alert. Dex Furis. This is leaving a few weird questions. First off, why is he behaving so weirdly? And there it is. Nope, it's not there either. Yes, it is. Gift of the Lotus. Secondary only, if I had to take a guess, to get the Dex Furis. Survival for the Dex Syandana for 3 days apiece. This officially starts the whole 7 years of Warframe. Because, well, it's been 7 years of Warframe. It's the end of the month when it actually kind of happened. So starting so early is very weird. 2 messages in the inbox? What could that be for? Ah, we'll come back to that. I now have 7 of them. You really do not need to do that. But there is, of course, because this is the 7-year, let's just call it the anniversary of the launch of Warframe, or it coming out of beta, whatever you actually want to call this. Dex Furis was first. There are other things that will come, like, and it's probably just going to be easier if I typed it in, but that takes all the fun of trying to find these things out. The Dex Sybaris, which, yeah, for some reason I don't have a build on my max. Oh, I do, it just doesn't show it in here, does it? There is the Dex Sybaris and the Dex Dakra, yeah, which obviously came after the secondaries, then melee, then primary. Then it went into complete weirdness. These will all pretty much be available soon. Oh, he doesn't have it equipped. Then there was the Dex Excalibur skin, the Dex Raksaka Armor, the entire set, chest, shoulders, knees, for the 7th anniversary of Warframe. That was the first one, this is the 7th one, and there's only one way to show this, and that would of course be, hence the reason I kind of went the long way to get to this, of course, on Dex Excalibur. Actually equipping that, did not expect it to have built-in Syandanas that go with the Syandana in there. Leg plate. If I'm being brutally honest about this and criticising this to bits, what I kind of expected for the 7th year was an ephemera. Instead, we'll just throw the Lotus one on if I can, because it kind of goes with the whole theme of this. A little bit. Not a lot, but just kind of a little bit, because, well, yeah, I like that. The arm piece goes really well with the Syandana from previous ones, which, for a short period of time, you can also get. The Syandana only seems to be around for 3 days. The armor set, however, if you log in any time during this, you should be able to pick them up. But, yeah, it goes kind of really well together. I didn't expect that. It kind of matches the Syandana more than it does the Dex Excalibur skin itself, though. Next year is probably going to be an ephemera, because, well, not like they would ever do anything that you would think would follow, like maybe a Dex Sentinel, which could be a thing, but no, an armor set. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a really nice looking armor set with lots of weird things hanging off it, and it really does go well with the Syandana, which, as I mentioned, you can get from the alert. It is there, but did not expect an armor set. As I wait for an update to go into the forums or the main page over on Warframe.com, I think I'll just do the survival, because it's only level 10 to 15. It doesn't say you may only use melee weapons. That's okay, because there's only 2 here. Out of the, and weirdly I keep counting this and coming to 6. The Dex Furis, the Dex Dakra, the Dex Sybaris, the Dex Syandana, the Dex Armor, Excalibur. That's only 6. Am I missing one? I know this is 7 years, so I'm probably really missing something. Or there is only 6 of them. Either way, that's still only 2 so far. Finally, the forum page is up, and I'll be honest, the poster t-shirt, well, I have no idea what that is. That's tempting. Not promoting that in the slightest. The community created Warframe's name and final design will be released at the TennoCon livestream on July 11th, because you can share your idea for a frame. I don't know what my brain was going to there. Before March 19th, link to this whole web page so you can check that out in the description below. And oh, this is where things get weird. They confirmed Dex Armor Set is there. It doesn't say, as long as you log in before March the 30th, you will get the Armor Set. It is right there. I've read through this 3 times and actually managed to miss that. So they have split the alerts. Instead of all 8 alerts coming at once for these 7 items, technically 6 items, because one of them is in your inbox. The Dex Furis and the Dex Syandana confirmed will end March 9th at 2 PM EDT. Starting March 13th at 2 PM ET until March the 16th will be the Dex Dakra, a weapon slot, confirmed, definitely weapon slot, and the Excalibur Dex skin, commonly referred to as the Excalibur skin. Then, the following weekend, March 20th until March 23rd, the Dex Sybaris, the weapon slot, and the Excalibur Dex Noggle. Which, if I'm kind of cheeky about this, I was looking for something there. I can come back in here, go all the way up here, and go, that Noggle, right there. Ending the last weekend, March 27th, until March 30th, when all of this will come to an end, that will end with the Excalibur Dex in Action glyph, and that's the item I was forgetting, the Lasset Dex skin. That is the Dex Orbiter, the Lasset Dex skin. It was very popular last year, it was everywhere. It's one of the few where you can actually decorate the underside of it, and one of the few views you can actually see of underneath it, if it wasn't for the weird glow. But that's the last Dex item I forgot about. The Dex Lasset skin. How could I forget about that? Which will bring the whole 7 years of Warframe to an end on March 30th at 2 PM ET. I was wondering why they'd started it so early. Usually it would have been about this time frame, from the 20th to the 30th, with maybe the first week of April giving you the chance to log in to get the whatever Dex item it is. This time, the whole of March, starting March 6th, with weekend alerts every weekend, ending on March 30th at 2 PM ET. Upon that time, none of this will be available anymore. Which is nice, because it means that the armor set becomes kind of, I'm not going to say limited, but after end of April, you will hardly see it anymore. The same as you never really see Excalibur that often anymore, because it only comes around once a year. So get it while you have the chance, before it is gone for another year, because it will not return until Warframe reaches 8. And I'm saying this a year in advance. Next year, I'm expecting a ephemera, or finally, wow, 3 or 4 years later, maybe the Dex Sentinel that should have come after the weapons, before skins, armor sets, and a bunch of cosmetic things, because we don't have a Dex Sentinel. And a Dex Sentinel would have made more sense. It would have been more exclusive. I say this every year, but it's true. There's only really a few things left that they can do. I'm expecting an ephemera next year, because it just am, but would really love to see that Dex Sentinel finally become a thing before the Dex Companion stuff, because let's be honest, probably where it'll go next. A skin for a Kavat or a Kubro. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Remember, you have until the end of March to log in to get your armor set, because it does look pretty nice. But the Syandana and the Dex Furis, you have to get in before the end of the weekend, otherwise you will miss those. So we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.